We have to get right to breaking developments in Grant County. The East Troublesome Fire has exploded. The fire fueled by strong winds. And in the last hour, the entire town of Grand Lake was told to get out, and I mean immediately. The fire has not reached Grand Lake, but it is being threatened.
Now, the fire crossed Colorado 125 this afternoon, forcing people east of the highway to evacuate. Also, in the last few hours, new mandatory evacuations ordered for those who live in all areas west of Highway 34 and everybody who lives north of Granby along Highway 34.
Hot Sulphur Springs is under a pre-evacuation warning. Granby hasn't been evacuated yet. Of course, that could change. The C Lazy U Ranch is also among the properties evacuated. Now, in the last hour, we also got word that the west side of Rocky Mountain National Park has closed, and people are being urged to drive south to evacuate, but Trail Ridge Road is currently open for evacuation eastbound if needed.
Crews are working to stop the fire from crossing Highway 34. In the meantime, Highway 40 from Hot Sulphur Springs west to Highway 34 is closed. Now, as for size, well, this fire is just moving so quickly that officials don't know how big it's gotten tonight. The priority for them is to get people out safely. At last check, this fire was just 10% contained.
The Inn at Silver Creek in Granby is the official location for evacuees. And just a few minutes ago, I spoke with a couple evacuating from Grand Lake, and you may recognize the voice of former Denver 7 anchor Ernie Bjorkman. He and his wife Sue are currently driving south towards Granby, and they call the scene out there tonight apocalyptic.
We evacuated about a half hour ago when we got the mandatory evacuation from Grand Lake. We didn't think it was going to come to that, but it did. The fire is spreading so quickly. We've had 30 to 40-mile-an-hour gusts up here of wind, and it just took off this afternoon. The whole day today, the town of Grand Lake was just covered with heavy smoke. It is just kind of like a Sunday afternoon on I-70. It is just bumper to bumper.
Now, this fire is moving quickly, so stay with Denver 7 as updates come into our newsroom.